Hello, I'm KatherineOfSky, and we are going to do a number of things today. So, first thing I have noticed is I kind of look around the factory before I start the episode, and we are not getting enough plastic. So, it looks like we need to upgrade this line, and that's going to be really easy to do here. Let's go ahead and go up. And we do actually have a break off point here. So, let's just go straight through. And, the split off lines can be yellow, but I definitely want the main line to be red. So let's get this going. Yay. I'm just doing WASD to move around so we have straight lines going back and forth. All right, and then we need to go ahead and extend this because what we have is a full yellow belt. We want a full red belt, so doubling the production should give us that. And I think... Oh dear, I forgot to, it's okay, we just do it this way. Get our conveyor belts across there, right? Oh, I have Kitten in a kangaroo pouch at the moment. It is extremely cute. Just letting you know. All right, one other thing that I want to do is we are going to do something very special today, which is build the building train. And we're going to put that right next to the mall. So one of the things that I want to do is we need to move this line up as far as possible, as well as these power poles. I don't like those power poles there. So we're just going to grab, let's see, this thing. Let's take, all right, let's take this. We'll get this one there for now. Okay, that will help us. And as soon as our bots put a pole there, we should be fine. All right, and then we're going to go Control X and then X this whole thing. Oops, it would help if I got into map mode. Let's do it from map mode. It's a lot easier to move around, or faster, I should say. All right, and then just kind of remove this section there and then move it upward. Okay, there we go. And just up as far as we can. Oh, that looks perfect to me. Hello. And that way it'll connect right here. So let's go ahead and fix this end here. Of course, it's a lot easier to fix stuff when we have the ability to move around. Just walk closer. Whoopsies. Okay, there we go. Nice. Excellent, excellent. And then we have this tiny thing here. Let's fix this thingy first. And then we'll get this guy going. All right. Very nice. Take that off. Okay, and now then, I also want to get these power poles moved on as well. So let's just delete these guys down here. And then go into map mode again and delete, delete. Okay, I think that should be good. Except I do need to make another power pole here, I think. There we go. Yep, charging again. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Very nice. Okay, so that's one thing we need to prepare for with the building train. And the other thing is, oh, yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot about that. We need to actually make some modules. Last time I did forget, and I noticed this right after I finished the episode, is that I didn't actually put inserters here. Someone made a very entertaining joke about the mod that had invisible inserters. Yes, there they are. I removed the mod, and now we are... Yes, we have them now there. Anyway, yeah, one of the things we do have that we need to fix in our factory is... Okay, that's fine. No, it's not fine. I forgot to upgrade these bits. I'm not going to upgrade those because we'll get rid of our belt braiding if we do. All right, so that should fix that. Yeah, one of the things that we have in our factory is storage chests. And these storage chests, by and large, hold a bunch of stuff that we could recycle. Like ore, that's a huge thing. We have, yeah, solid fuel. We've got coal, science packs, and we have, let's see, a lot of wood here, stone. And I think we need to actually recycle this. Right now, we don't have a lot of stone coming in. That's something that I would like to change. But first we need to do other stuff. Okay, let's start off firstly by recycling the wood and the coal. So here we have solid fuel coming into this thing. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is, a few people mentioned that they would use solid fuel for trains. In my main base, I actually like to have a belt for solid fuel. I don't know if we'll do the same for the building train. Maybe, maybe not, whatever. But I feel like it's useful to have that line there that's, you know, in case, because I'm probably not going to use robots down here, and I might even remove the roboports going down here. So we may not even use the roboports all the way down here. So yeah, that's one reason I like to have a belt, but you can do it any way you want. That's the important thing about this game, is that there's a lot of options. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to recycle some of these items that we don't want in our storage chests, because I don't like storage chests. I think they're useless. They hold material that is not doing anything. So we want that stuff to do stuff. We're going to go ahead and record. We're going to get wood, and we're going to get the coal. We're not going to get solid fuel because we're going to save that solid fuel for probably requester chests, either for me going out in the world or for whatever. But the thing is, we don't want to loop those requests. So we're going to click this into place and copy the contents over. You can adjust those amounts if you want to, but I feel like this area is going to burn the amounts really quickly. We just need to make sure it's in the orange zone, and it is. And what we want to do here is we want to input priority to the left. So there we go. It's going to go immediately onto the conveyor belts there. Now note that these things like wood has a much less fuel value, 2 megajoules. So for a while, our burner inserter is going to have to work for their living and just use this stuff and insert fuel more often. But we are going to be able to burn all of this wood off, which is fantastic because we're no longer needing to make the wooden power poles. Now, another thing I would like to do is, by setting that priority, in case it wasn't obvious, I set the priority so that it's going to use the stuff from the network first. Now then, another thing we can do is choose a fast-moving line, like this one, for example. And we're going to place, we're going to put some ore on this line. And this is going to be to get rid of that ore in the base. So let's just do here and here. Sure. This one is moving fairly quickly. Good. Should we... I'm debating whether I should make a bigger splitter or just one side is enough. Probably one side is enough. I don't really care that much. And we're not going to be seeing masses and masses of ore coming in here. That's not really a thing. So, okay. I don't know. Oh, that might be even too close. Might be too close. All right. So this one's going to go here and take there. We could put a red... I'm not sure if a stack inserter would overload a belt or not. Anyway, input priority from the right. Same here. Let's see if this actually works, because I'm not sure. I think we might need a belt ahead of time, because it might put it into the splitter or past the splitter. Let's go ahead and have like 200 ore here requested. And this is going to request copper ore. Again, 200. Okay, good. And so our bots should be bringing this stuff down momentarily. I do want to check if this is going to work or not. Let's see. Bots, where are you? Help. Give us stuff. Give. Let's see. Are we getting stuff? Not yet. Hello. We have lots of stuff being taken, which is great. All right. The other thing we have here, we have a lot of stone. And we have... All right. We're going to come and check on that later. I think we need to have the belt, but yeah. Anyway. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Let's go down. Let's go and see. Okay, there we go. So this is placing, and it is not going through. Okay, so now we found our answer. We need to have a... Oh, dear. Ha! And I left-clicked, or I right-clicked on those bots, and it mined the bots. which basically put a chunk of them into my inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, it probably already took them. Did it? Do I have them here? Probably. I don't know. Maybe. No, I have construction robots, but I'm going to put them in my trash slots for now because we don't have power armor just yet. But that is something that I am looking forward to making. Did we have the tech for that? No, here it is. Power armor Mark II. Sadness continues. All right, one thing I do want to check on... Oh, God, come on. Is I want to check if... how much stuff we have. Right, we don't have much of either, and I think a lot of that is because we have no stone for the productivity science or production science, which is the purple one. Yeah, that is definitely not ideal. So I'm going to look here and see where we had our stone lines, which is here. So the outside belt here is the regular stone. I'm not going to make bricks. I think we just want to make regular stone because we may need railroad tracks. So that's going to be this upper one, right where I'm standing. Okay, so we're just going to get, again, the same kind of deal with having recycling here. Let's just remove this belt completely. Get our thingamajiggies. There we go. And I might start using red belt as a standard. I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Let's go here, here, and then request chest both sides, and then we'll get our red thingy. Because I'm kind of tired of having to click these instead of... Yeah. Instead of the thing. There we go. Now then, this is stone. Plain stone. Alright, sure. 50. Yeah, go ahead. And then this is going to be stone bricks. So we'll have some of each, which is kind of nice. There we go. All right. And those will get stuff. And then we will input priority to the right. And this is going to be input from the left. Good, good. Okay. And we're there. Oh, kitten, please do not eat this tie. It is not tasty. I was very amused at the comment who suggested that it might be tasty. Okay, what else we want to do? Yeah, there's a couple of other things. What we can do here is, again, we can make another recycling thing here. We can do steel recycling and copper. Let's see, here, here, and then probably here as well. 1, 2, 3. How many did we need? It was 1, 2, 3. Okay, sure. There we go. 3. All right. And then we're going to get our belt. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, no, that's wrong. It's actually 4, isn't it? It is 4. Okay. Because we have to have chest and then inserter. What I should have done is just copied this. So Control-C, copy, paste, and paste. Note that I did not paste the recipe for this box, because if I had done that, there is a chance that the bots might have delivered stuff, even if, what do you call it? It would have delivered it even if I had changed it, because it wasn't quick enough. So just be careful of that. So we'll do a thing there, and a thing there, and a thing there. Good. So this is going to be copper plate. And this should clear out most of our storage. Now, if it turns out that we need any of these things for an assembly of something, then we'll be able to just take these boxes off, and we're going to know where they are as well. So we can also do something like the green circuits can go here as well. Let's see. Let's just pick this up and then say that one. Control V. Boom. And oh, no, no. Bad, bad. Oh, delete. Okay. When you delete the chest, there's no chance that this stuff is going to come in. Oh, the kitten is purring at me. Oh, how nice. Love the kitten. Love the kitten. All right. We do need to do the priorities. So this is going to be input priority right. Oh, hold on. We got to do kangaroo kitten. There we go. You missed the last episode. Kangaroo Kitten is where I kind of flip up my shirt a bit, and the kitten kind of crawls in and sits there. It's very cute, like a kangaroo pouch. Okay, so this should take stuff from there, and look at how much activity we got with all the bots working. This is fabulous. So good, so good. Now then, right, what do we want to do here? Is there anything else that we really need to deal with? We have the firearm magazines. Those are useful for science. We're going to leave the solid fuel. Power poles we don't need because that's going to be delivered automatically to us. Furnaces, I don't think we're going to make any more steam engines, so we might just kind of take those out in the back in a chest and shoot them. But, okay, so we have piercing rounds magazines as well, so let's go and put those where they belong in gray science. So I don't think they're needed. Are they needed in any of the nuclear rounds? I forget if they use AP ammo or not. Let's see. Nuclear? No. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Is this uranium ammo? Okay, let me see. This one, it does use piercing rounds. You know what? I don't really care though. I'm just gonna like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So here, what we can do is remove this because that doesn't need to be there, and move that. We can change this one for this here, and put one here. So that we have a box. And what we're going to do is something tiny bit sneaky. We're going to get this box to request ammo. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can make this thing longer and then put ammo on either side of the belt so it fills it before that machine does. Or what we can do is just request the yellow ammo here. Let's see, where are you, yellow ammo? There you go. And that way, using the faster inserter should guarantee that this will go into this machine before the one on the belt does. So there's that thing. And then the other thing, I think what we want to do with that, we'd have to change this whole bit. Ugh, that's not ideal. We could move this over. Okay, this is actually better if we move this over. So let's copy this thing. This here. Right, I just need to move it. One, right? Yeah. Move that there. So let's move this. Oopsies. Sorry. Go away. Control V. Let's move this one. Oh, why is it not letting me delete those? Alright, do this. Then... Nope. Here is what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. And then, or I could have done this like that. In fact, I still might do that, but I think I want to have a faster inserter anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to leave it. We're not going to mess with this any further. So again, requester chest, and we're going to get red ammo. So this is the other way of prioritizing this thing. You don't have to have a fast inserter here, but what this is going to do is it's going to put stuff on the belt so that these can't sneak another piece in. So that's how we're going to make that work. And I think we're kind of good to go. All right. We need to do stuff. We're going to get our building train out right now, and we're going to build this. I'm quite happy that all of this stuff has been moved. The all those power poles and stuff. Oh, there is a power pole still here. Silly me. But this is connected that way, so we can just delete it. Now the thing is, we want to get the railroad track here. And I'm just going to place it down. Okay, there we go. Approximately there. Oopsies. Hello. There we go. And then that is going to continue on here. Whoops. There we go. Oops, shift click. I always forget that for some reason. I don't know why. And then over here, what I do want to do is add more roboports, because this station here, the building train station, is going to be filled from... Oh. It's going to be filled by robot. Sorry. I'm interrupting myself with monkey sounds. I apologize. All right. There we go. Let's go and get these guys up here. Nice. And power pole there. Beautiful. So this is going to give us a little bit more charging as bots are going to go back and forth from this building train station. Now, how far from this should we go? I think we should go somewhere like there. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, just go up here. And then we're going to get out our little curve because, yeah. There we go. There. Delete this thing. Yay. Okay. So we have the beginnings of a building train station. Now, what we need to do is go into our settings and into the interface and make sure that this train visualization length is 6 because I like my building train to be 6 vehicles long. Okay. Oh my God, this is so cute. The cat is standing right over my mouse hand so I can feel her soft little underbelly as I'm mousing. Okay. Also, I apologize for the extreme cuteness that you have just witnessed or not witnessed. I'm going to put more pictures of Cat in my Discord, so if you want to check her out, feel free. She's growing, she's learning, she's just charming beyond words. So, okay, so this is nice. It's right next to the mall. What we want to do here, and my aim for this whole thing, is to have multiple stations here. I did think about curling this around and having the stations horizontal, but I decided, I'd rather have them this way, because the other things I want to have here are maybe like artillery train stations. Oh my God, look at all the robots distributing stuff. Happy days are here again. Anyway, but we're going to have our building train at this point. So let's see. I need to get train stations requested because I keep forgetting about that. There we go. Sure. 10 is enough. Or, yeah, that's fine. Sure. And, yeah, there we go. So let's see. I think I have one on me. I do have one. Yes. All right, so we're seeing this, and the last car is on a bit of a curve. That does not work that well for many things, actually, not just regular cargo wagons, but also the fluid wagons. So let's try it again. Let's get our train station. Ah, yes, that's much better. Now, if I go there, okay, this is perfect because see how that's on the very, very edge there? I kind of want one more space so that I can put a signal down. So let's go and place this thing down. And I'm going to put power poles on both sides of each car. And there's a very good reason for doing that. And that... Oh, ow, ow, ow. Cat, please, please refrain. Please don't do that. Okay, she's trying to play with my hand and I'm like, I don't really want to play right now. But yeah, we're going to have chests on both sides, and sometimes you need 2 squares of power there. Oh, I still made it too short, didn't I? It's okay. We'll put the signal there. It'll be fine. Now then, notice that these power poles are not connected to the main grid yet. That's kind of important, like really important. Because the thing is, if you connect them, then it'll start loading the train, and we don't actually want to load the train yet. So... we're going to put this train down, first thing, and we're going to put down several cars. Do I have cars requested? Probably. Maybe. It's so hard to see the things with the numbers on them. All right, where are the cars? Hello, there you are. Hooray. 4. Okay, and there should be one there, and you know what? I'll just I can't ghost place a car? Oh, no. All right, well, they'll give me one in a second. Now, you can load this train in the regular way, which is place a bunch of filter or stack inserters and then have a bunch of requester chests. Or you can be really sneaky and you can load the train this way with 2 rows of these, which means you can do 24 different items per car. Isn't that great? It's really great. So this is a thing that you can definitely do. All right, one thing that we definitely want to do is I think we're going to use a requester chest for the fuel on this guy. So yeah, I usually like a fast inserter. I put it within range of that pole, and then we'll just have solid fuel here. And let's talk about what we want to request in this train. So what we need to do in this setup is we're going to fill these cargo wagons with an exact count of items. So for example, I want to have in my very first car something like 15 stacks of rails. So I'm going to make 15 stacks here. Now this is going to vary depending on what you like in your factory. And how many defenses you have and all that kind of stuff. So you don't need to just copy mine, or you can copy mine, whatever you like to do. Then we're going to have power poles. Then we're going to have like signals, for example, copy paste. And if you're done with this car, just block the rest of the slots out. Because if you set up all these chests and the slots are not blocked out, then what's going to happen is that your train will have random stuff in it, all kinds of random stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to set all of these by hand because too many clicks and all of that, and I would rather just put down the blueprint. Now this is my own blueprint. I made it myself a while back, and yeah, anyway. But what you need to do is just fill up the cars with the stuff you want, and then we're going to go over this after I place that blueprint. The requester chests are going to be divided by stuff. So 1,500 rails, that's a lot of rail. So what we want to do is have at least 3 chests having 500 rails, for example. So we just copy this to 3 different ones, and that way we're going to have 3 different inserters loading all those rails, and it's going to shorten the loading time. And then these guys, the ones served by the long-handed inserters, we want to use the things like signals, like that may have 1 square, for example. Like if you have 1 set of chain signals, we're going to use chain signals in one of these requesters. All right, so let me go ahead and paste that blueprint down. Right, rails and station building, base train. Now there is a second train for or a second station, which is the receiving station, to automatically get X amount of supplies. But I don't think we're going to build that today. I think that's going to be another project for another time. So let's find out if these are the correct boxes. Yeah, they are actually, because it would have copied the request. All right, and I don't know about these. Wow, nice. All right, let's go over the trains, cars. So here we have in the first cargo wagon, and the reason this is in the first cargo wagon is if you're sitting in this train, come on in, go in, there we go. You can click this as you're driving and take out rails and put them in your inventory. Say, for example, you are going along the line, you need more power poles, or you need more signals, or you need more of these lamps. You can just take them out, put them in your thing, and have the robots construct all of this stuff for you without having to stop the train and get out and find which car it is. So this, and by the way, I do have a written guide on this topic, which I'm going to link in the description. For this, it's a written article which has all of the numbers that I use for my train, and that should be a good starting point for you when you're building your building train. We've got 15 stacks of rails, we've got 3 of large power poles, 4 regular signals, 1 chain signal, 3 lamps, 3 regular cargo wagons, 1 locomotive. We have 2 stacks of iron chests. We have 1 of each of the combinators. 1 radar, 2 fluid wagons, 1 set of tools, which is a repair kit, and then we have 1 set of train stations. And let's see, the reason, you might be wondering, like, why do you need so many chests? Why don't you just combine the combinators? The thing with this game is, what happens is that the inserters constantly try to load the wagons. And if the wagon is full, like we get all of the signals put in, the arm goes back and gets another signal to put in. And if you don't need it anymore, then it can't go back to the requester chest and pick up the next type of combinator. The inserters are kind of dumb. They don't look ahead. They don't say, oh, gee, we have too many signals, or we have enough signals. Let's choose a different item. They don't do that. Assemblers kind of have a leeway to them, like when they pick up multiple things, like for example, furnaces. If we look at the furnace setups here, they can pick up either coal or copper ore here. But that's because you can have a variance of amounts in there. But when we have very specific amounts of stacks that are filled to the brim, the inserters can't do that. So always put each item in its own chest, or each item type. All right, so the second car is kind of a moving car of, we have belts in here, we have undergroundies, splitters, power poles, the inserters of all types, and then we have assembly machines and a couple of modules. Oh, what I want to do is also get those modules into my own inventory so that we can make better use of those. So let's go ahead and recreate the request for those. We'll just request 100. Yay. And I want to take them out of here. We'll just grab them. Okay, so one thing that we do need to change is changing these the blue belts, because we're not actually making blue belts anymore. What I do want to get, I want to get some yellow, like maybe 4 or 5 stacks of those, and then the rest can be these red ones. So that's, let's see, 4 and 5, it's 9 stacks of red. So we'll do here, I think it is like 450 red. Whoopsies. Red, 450. Yeah. Red 450. And we can change these as we actually get blue belts. All right, and this is going to be yellow. We'll have 400. Now I try to match these to what I'm actually getting in the car. You don't have to match them, but it makes loading a lot faster because the robots don't have to come and serve these items up. It's just can all happen while you're away. So let's go with 200 of these. I have no idea what that sound was. I apologize. It sounded like the world ended or something like that. Sorry. I think the cat did something and I have no idea what. It's a tiny bit scary. Okay, 100 of these. And then we're going to change these in the car as well. So taking off, let's see, undergroundies. There we go. And if you're wondering how I'm setting the filter, it's middle mouse button to click those guys. Okay, copy paste. Or whoopsies. Shift. Yeah, there we go. Copy paste. The next car is going to be our bot car. Bots, miners, things. So we have different amounts of the we have active providers over here, passive providers, and requesters. Active providers, if you're wondering why there's so many, sometimes I use them on mining outposts or things like that. We also have inserters, the filter inserters. We have construction bots and a lot of Logibots. Because when you're making a robot outpost where you're using a lot of Logibots, you might want to have mountains of them. We've got miners, furnaces, roboports, and beacons there. This last content car is going to be our oil stuff and nuclear. So we have oil refiners, pump jacks. I don't know why I have an offshore pump. I don't think I have one in the mall, but that could be something that you might want to make in your mall. We have chemical plants, regular pumps, and then pipes. And then we also have some cliff explosives, landfill, and we have some heat pipes. Now these particular, they look like, oh my gosh, why are there so many steam turbines? And that's basically the ratio of what you need, because steam turbines stack in a stack of like 10 and the boilers are in a stack of 50. So yeah. And then we also have fluid tanks, and that's it for that. Notice that I do not have reactors in here, and that's very much a choice that I've made because I feel like reactors are so expensive. I just usually pick them up from the mall and then I place them myself. The last car is a trash car. And so this one, at any of the automatic outposts we're going to build, is going to just deliver trash to the base. We probably don't need this many inserters. It's just for fast unloading speed. You could probably cut that section in half, or maybe even have like 4 chests or something. It really isn't necessary at all to have this many. So anyway, that is going to be our building train, and I hope you found that useful to look at there. Let's see, what else? Yeah, again, check out the written guide if you want to see the exact numbers I have for stuff. But just build what you want and build what you think you need. That's the most important part. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this up with power. And then we're going to try to find a way to get this back to our rail line, which is all the way over here. So I'm thinking we're going to have the train line coming in here between these cliffs. So that's going to be in. And then out, I'm thinking down here and go that way. And then connect with the main line down there. Something like that. Now this is going to be quite entertaining, I think. Because we're going to do fun things. Alright, we need to delete, let's see, these 2 steam engines there. And then obviously these guys as well. So let's see. Okay, very nice. So we're going to have, not as much spaghetti as I would have wished, but it's still nice. Still very, very nice. So I think Avon would be proud. Oh my goodness, there's a wild kitten running around. Hello, my kitten. How you doing? Okay, there we go. My kitten wants to play. Here, kitten. Look. If I put one of her little cat wands in, oopsies, the standing up next to me, she'll self-play, which is nice. She plays all by herself. And it's very convenient for times when I'm like recording YouTube videos. So, let's see, get this over here. Oh, doesn't that look pretty though? Like all of this smoke surrounding this industrial area. I guess we could put it closer if we wanted to, but I think we're going to leave that for now. Now, keep in mind that when we make the other stations, these probably are going to go the way of the dinosaur because we're going to have nuclear power and that will leave us with, yeah, funsies. It's going to be nice to have lots and lots of power. How are we doing on power, by the way? Like, are we... yeah, we're skirting the edges. I do want to pick up a few more... what do you call those things? Yeah, the nuclear centrifuge things. There we go. And get those settled out in the world. Are we short on, like, steel as well? What's going on here with this? Ooh, it's just everything is getting made and used, and many chests are being built. Yep, the factory is coming to its knees. Look at this, all the iron being used. No. Well, to be fair, there's something wrong going on. Oh, you know what? I forgot to upgrade these belts. My goodness, that doesn't help us very much if we don't upgrade those belts. And yeah, this is something here is struggling too. That one. Well, shoot. I can't believe that. All right, well. Anyway, that'll help us quite a fair bit. All right. So we're going to take this train. We're going to leave it right now. I think we'll call it to us when we're coming out. So let's just make this into blocks. Now then, I also would like to go down here and figure out how to get this through there. Ooh. Ooh, we have some issues here too. This is fantastic. Oh my god, there's very, very cute whiskers, like right next to my legs here, that are not licking. Whiskers don't lick legs, but they're touching my legs, and they're very soft and cute. So yes, let's see. We can delete some of this stuff here. Like, can we get a train line in there? Maybe. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. All right, let's remove this. We can get this in here so we don't have to delete any cliffs. Move that one over. I think we should be golden on this. Nice. Okay, and you can go away. Don't know if we need that one or not there, but let's just take this over. gonna make this a bit square, this whole line, because I think that if we need to add something square, it'll be easier for us. Let's get this. I don't know if this is in construction range or not. All right, nice. See, another signal. Oh, this is exciting to have a building train. Like, you have no idea. I think it's one of my favorite things to build in the game. We got blue science, oil, and the building train. All right, this can go, I think. That can go there. Aw, I think the Spidertron is going to be fun when we get to that. I love the Spidertron. I got to try it out a tiny bit for my tutorial, and wow, that was fun. It's going to definitely help out our building train so much. Let's go through, go through, go through. Now then, I think we're going to do a rails in out for this. Or at least rails out. Rails out. Oh, there we are. Boom. All right, let's get rid of that thing. Place this right there. Very nice. Check the signals. Just make sure everything's fine. It is fine. Perfect. Oh, this is great. And then I want to go up here. We want to connect this upper bit. So, what do we have here? I think we want to do a diagonally thing. Let's put it as close here as I don't know if we can put it diagonal the whole way, but we're going to try. That works. Yep, we'll see. Oh, that's nice. It's right where I don't want it to be. No. Okay, it's fine though. It's fine. We don't care. We don't actually care about this. That there. Oops, can't reach. All right. Do we care about taking the building train up here? No, probably not, because this is within everything. It's within the whole network of stuffs. So I feel like I also should put a radar nearby Biter Island and see if we can scan our little pets over there. Now then, we do want to put the proper signaling here. So we'll have a chain signal before the crossing and the regular signal after. All right, very nice. That way those other trains are safe. All right, and we'll go up here. All right, here we go. Nice. Very nice. And then we also need to signal this area. Oh, that's beautiful. Look, we missed that cliff as well. Very cool. Very, very cool. Whoopsies. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there we go. Nice. Kind of overdid that a tiny bit because I was like, it's going to be like 10 flips. Anybody remember when they didn't have the whole rail planner and you had to like spin these curves 100 times? Oh my god, that was awful. I'm so glad they changed that. It's so much nicer now. Oh, nice. Now, hey, look, look. The wood is getting requested. It's moving onward. Somewhere useful. Hooray. All right. So eventually what I want to have is this. I want to have 2 building train stations. One for the automatic building train. One for the KOS style take it out on your own building. And then I want to have a... Oh, how nice. Apparently previous KOS also did this. Put a thing. Yeah, and then we want to have maybe the artillery thing. We also might want to have a wall train, which basically, if we start to build walls to protect some of the area automatically, we want to supply them. Like here would be a great area to supply with repair packs and extra walls and extra turrets in case any of these get damaged. So that's another thing that we can place in this kind of like, I don't know, it's like non-resource trains, you could call it. You know, it's not iron or coal or something. It's just building materials that we can shift around the base. All right, so this train station, I usually call it base building train. But when we get 2, we'll probably change the name to something else. And I like this purple color. If you want to know what the color is, it is 93 red, 0, and 255 blue. So one thing I would like to do before this episode is over is I want to go out here and change one thing. Yeah, this is going to be kind of exciting to get there and fix this. And I can't believe I forgot who mentioned it to me. I think actually a couple of people mentioned it. So I really appreciate those comments about the sorting isn't quite working as I want it to. So let's get out of our building train and fix this. We need to add these couple of little thingy-majingies here. Oh, and we have some kind of an issue over here. Probably a lack of sulfuric acid, if I were to guess. Yes, why? Hello? Oh. No, train almost has enough. You know what? I'm going to send it to our uranium 1 mine, where I am right now, so that we can keep mining. But anyway, we have gotten a significant amount of uranium. But this thing here, I failed to remember that anything that comes on this side, even when it goes through the splitter, it's going to be on the right side of the belt. And so that was my bad. I just need to do this. I was being a tiny bit, I don't know. I thought I was being too clever for my own good because I absolutely hate those kinds of methods of doing things. And that's why, is because it's confusing. And maybe it shouldn't be confusing, but it confuses me. So this is the proper way, where all of this one is going to go on that side of the belt, and then the 238 is going to go on the other side of the belt. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you there. Also wanted to get those new centrifuges up. And that is going to do it for today's episode. If you've enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to be informed of new videos. It is very, very much appreciated and helps me out a great deal. Remember to check out my KOS and Factorio merch and make your way to our Discord server to chat about the game, share ideas, and play on our community server. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.